All right, welcome back. Episode 2 of the GopherCraft Great Space Race 2 Science left remaining after the last session. We bought a lot of good stuff, and it's time to build ourselves. You know what? Let's make sure. What do we have here? We've already had the Science Dropper 1 and 2, and the Scoti Hole 1. What is this untitled spacecraft? Let's load that. Oh, that's the Scoti Hole. All right. And what is this one that's auto-saved? I bet it's the Dropper 2. Yeah. So let's do a brand new guy, and let's go ahead and we'll move this command pod up here, and let's go ahead and do. I've had some people suggest that I don't do the weird decoupler after every tank maneuver that I've been doing, and so we're gonna look into that. We need to get a little booster here. We will use you in space. And then we need to throw another decoupler on there. And then from here, we are going to do a whole bunch of fuel and fuel tanks. And we're going to do, I believe this is called asparagus staging. Epic Dragon 7 has been very helpful in offering suggestions on how I can improve my system, and his thoughts were if I got rid of all those decouplers in the middle and just kept this one giant tank until the top, I would do much better. So we will give that a shot. I don't think I need that there. Next thing we're gonna try is, how many of these can we really put that many of these guys on here? If let's say I went like that right there, and then I decided to go with these solid rocket boosters. Can we really? Yeah, I don't know if we can get that many. Oh, we could. The problem is we got to take these guys and move them down. It's not really a problem. It's just that that's what we need to do. All right. Oh, still not. Still not low enough, so we'll move these guys down a little bit. And what I'm trying to do is get it so it's going to have this nice stable base here. And all of these solid rocket boosters will just take us on up into victory. All right, we have one problem already. We got to put a little Science Junior in there. We bought the Science Junior to the end of the last episode. And we're going to need that to do some science, because everybody likes doing science with Scoti Garbidis. And we're going to need to put some other parachutes right about there. Yeah, I think that'll work. You know, I almost feel like we should just go with the single parachute here. And we'll put one there. And we'll put one there. And that's so the parachutes will make it land correctly, so that I'll be able to get out. By the way, I don't know if you guys noticed, but let's see if I can zoom in here for you. That's our flag. Kind of an orangey red GopherCraft logo. Oh, and they got it over there. That's cool. Cool beans. Maybe you guys noticed that in the last episode and I just didn't show it. I don't know. But what else do we need here? We need... You know what? I'm wondering, it would just be to test... No, we won't do landing struts right now. I was thinking about testing how well I did with landing struts, but let's just go ahead and maybe we can use this to kind of balance out those parachutes. Cool. And we'll throw a transmitter on here just for kicks. All right, this is gonna be the Science Dropper 3. Science Dropper 3, thank you very much. And our crewman will be the illustrious Bob Kerbin. All right, Bob, we're all counting on you here. All right? Got this beautiful ship. We need to add this decoupler here. And I feel pretty good about that. Yeah, let's save that now. To the launch pad! This mission is going to be to get out into space, get into an orbit, do some Science Junior, some spacewalk, and some other fun things. And 3, 2, 1, Scoti, go! And I'm hoping the solid rocket boosters will help us. Oh man, don't turn already, guys. Come on. All right, I'm hoping that these solid rocket boosters will get us a little bit higher in the atmosphere before we need to really punch it. So far, not doing anything too spectacular. And we are just spinning and spinning and spinning now. Hoping we can, whoa. Oh man, we're just really got a fast spin going on here. We don't want that going on. Oh, come on. And got a thruster up here. Oh, come on, come on. See, it's too long. There we go, come on. And see if we can get this turned the right way. All right, we've got lots of fuel. Oh, come on, come on. Oh, good Lord. This is gonna be bad news, my friends. All right, let's see if we can salvage this mission. Let's observe the materials bay. Get some science there. And let's see if we can pull this up. Our orbit is going to be all sorts of out of whack. But we might still be able to get into an orbit. All right. No. See, it wants to, no matter what I'm doing, it wants to nose up or nose down, but not just hold a course. All right. See, now I tap to go down a little bit, and it's going back down. Come on now. I know, Bob, it's scary. Come on, come on. No! Oh, man, this mission is all sorts of foobar. All right, well, we'll get some science, right? Come on. Let's see where it thinks we're going to end up at this point with this awesome deal we got going on. Man, we're almost at our apoapsis now. I'm gonna just try and get the apoapsis up there. So at the very least, we'll be out of the atmosphere. Maybe. Man, we're just, I don't know. I think I like my way better. Maybe I just put too many fuel stages in there. Feel like we get more bang for my buck when I do it the way I do it, Epic. I'm sorry. And I know you're probably gonna be like, but you're doing it wrong. Even now, I'm trying to follow directions and I'm still doing it wrong, I have a feeling. All right. I think we just lost those. Nope, we still got them. All right, cool. Now let's see if we can get things straightened out here. And I'm gonna cut the engines. And let's see where we're at. I'm gonna try and add a maneuver. Oh man, our orbit is all sorts of jacked up. That's 142. Yeah, we could try this. And we might be able to reduce the amount of time we have to burn when we break away from this thing, but we definitely don't want to get stuck in an orbit. That's kind of the worst thing that could happen right now, in my opinion. I'd like to keep this guy as an active part of the team. Come on. Got to get on target first here, old Bob Kerman. Come on, there we go. All right, guys. Let's do a little bit of a time warp. And, all right, 15 seconds away here. Pretty much on target. There we go, right on target. No, don't go too far now. 3, 2, 1, fire it up. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to go into the other tank, it looks like. Come on. Got about 30 seconds remaining on this burn. Oh, come on, don't go down. There you go, stay on target. All right. Added more time because we have this weaker engine here. All right, it was about 41 seconds that it added, or that it was at then, and we've gone about 10. Oh man, we're not gonna have much fuel left if I do get into orbit, so we'll have to see what we can do to get us back towards Earth. If we are able to pull off an orbit, that would be awesome. All right, 15 seconds. We're a little bit off the mark here. All right, we just went into an orbit, and we're gonna cut the engines. All right. Kerbin periapsis 82,000. I don't know if that's gonna be enough, but we are in an orbit. So let's go ahead and check out our good buddy Bob here. Bob, let's do an EVA. No science. I don't understand why we got no science there. Can we get a crew report? It seems we are very much in space right now. The sky seems to be mostly below us. Crew report while in space near Kerbin. Also, no science. We've already done this, I guess is what they're trying to tell us. How about the mystery goo? The goo seems to have clumped into a sphere and also appears to have become brittle. Okay, so we've already done this. Let's review this data. And it says, if I transmit it, it's 3.5, but if I recover it, this rarefied air has caused interesting changes to the gel samples. It seems like something is happening with the interior structure. This was in Kerbin's upper atmosphere. I'm gonna say let's reset this experiment, and we will observe it in space. We got 25 science. All right, I dig that. Man, I thought we were high enough that we might. Let's see what our, okay, we're going towards the periapsis. At the apoapsis, we will be at, oh, come on, we'll be at 186,000. So I say, let's go ahead, we'll warp all the way around, and when we get near the apoapsis, I'll do another spacewalk and see if I can get a different crew report. It's probably still gonna say that we're near the, that we're near Kerbin, but I think it's worth a shot. All right, we'll do right about, boom, 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 boom. All right, let's cut back. I just want to make sure you know what? Let's try this mystery goo first, because if the mystery goo gives us something... Let's observe the goo canister. Alright, 2.3 still. So that means this EVA is probably going to be for not. Yeah, alright. F. Board. Alright. Let's try a crew report. Maybe this will be different. Yeah, it's still 0. Okay. Well, we got 25 science from the Science Junior, so I guess we need to be a little happy with that. But I only have half a tank of fuel. That's not going to be enough to get us all the way to the Mun in this mission. So let's go ahead and let's get back into the atmosphere. And maybe that will allow us to do some more science, maybe make another trip to the moon yet in this episode. All right, I like that. Let's figure out our target here. It says we're about 1:20 from the start of our burn, so I'm going to do a little bit of a time warp to speed things up. Come on. All right, we're within 25 seconds. We're on target. I think we're actually going to have some fuel left over still, but we will survive. 17 seconds until this burn. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno. All right, we're back out of orbit. We are now returning to Kerbin. And, yeah, we're going to have quite a bit of fuel left. We continue to head back towards the planet very rapidly. All right, we'll go ahead and we'll release that guy. Let's reset this goo canister. Still 2.3 science. And the crew report from here, still 0. All right. Now it's just a matter of waiting. Oh, let's go ahead and we'll pull the throttle down. We are likely going to end up in the ocean. It's just a matter of there. There we go. Now we're facing the right way. Fair enough. Speed us up here a little bit more as we head back into the atmosphere. We should be seeing some resistance from the atmosphere here pretty soon, I would think. There we go. Come on now. I'll wait till we get to about 5,000, and then we'll throw the chutes open. Speed this guy up. All right. We might lose that goo canister for the 2.3 science that we had. Let's go ahead. We'll warp this guy up a little bit. And All right, the last few 100 feet that we've got here, we'll let this do its thing. I was talking to BasketMC, doing a little reconnaissance, some spying over on the BasketMC land, and seems that he's had some issues with parachutes breaking when he's in warp mode. So I'm not sure what that's all about, but better for it to happen in the land of BasketMC. Come on. This takes forever to get down to the water, guys. But I don't want anything crazy to happen off camera, so I record it all. All right. The last 70 feet, maybe? Is that still going to be too slow for us? I think Bob is excited that we're going to be returning back to the base. That is funky right there. Look at that. That thing is like still stuck on there even though the parachute's open. That's pretty wicked. I don't know if we get anything. I'm going to reset that, and I'm going to observe the goo canister. Got us 4 science this time. The goo escapes into the water. Yay! And I'm going to do an EVA just to do it. 5.6 science. This is the most precarious situation, it says. So we will board. Let's try a crew report from here. And we got 2 science for that. So a little bit of cheap science goes a long way, guys. Let's recover this vessel, the Science Dropper 3, and holy moly, 40 more science. Let's go to the science area, do more science researchy stuff. All right, that's 90, that's 90, that's 90. This is 45. That's 45, and this is 45. All right, so we've done everything that we can cheaply. We got to do more research, which means the only thing we can do, oh, and it looks like we might be coming up on a night launch, is we're going to save this guy and make a new rocket.